My name is Beata Fidzinska. I'm representing Wolters Kluwer and the part which is called, I think I should move here, okay. And the part of Wolters Kluwer which is called Ovid. We are responsible for promoting and selling Ovid platform. And today I would like to speak about Ovid Medline and what is available on Ovid platform. And later on, I would like to present the basic searching on Ovid Medline and some other ways for searching information and my workspace on Ovid platform. So what is Medline? What is Ovid Medline? It's a database consisting of more than 22 million reference articles published in almost 6,000 journals. These numbers are changing every month because there are new journals added to the platform, added to Medline, and new abstracts and new references coming to the platform. All journals are considered to publish content classified as a life sciences, but also with a focus on biomedicine. So that's why it's Medline. Content covers material from 1946 to present. And now the new content is added on daily basis, and it's really growing fast. So customers are able to search on Ovid Medline for the articles or abstracts which are already published, or they can also search for the articles with the EPUB ahead of print. And the precision of searching using Ovid, it's really very good because it uses mapping to mesh terms. And of course, we can, because there are many records there, we can also use the expansive list of limits to make our search very, very focused on this, on the subject, on the topic we are looking for, we are searching the information about. Customers are also able to search content, other content they own on Ovid. So if they have any books or if they have some other journals, they can also search this content using Ovid Medline. Customers also are able to create their own account. So even if the institution has an access to Ovid Medline, customers can create their own account, and it is very useful because they can save their work, they can save their searches, or they can add some even materials from their own computer to these projects. So this is very easy access later on for them when they want to work on their projects they are just currently working on. Why is it useful for librarians? Of course, all the reports are available to the librarians and to the researchers, which they can customize by using the available limits. A librarian can view statistics by institutions, so you can easily see what has been used and what was the usage there. And all reports can be downloaded in any of the following formats. So you can see the Excel spreadsheet or HTML and text. And this is a simple graphic showing the Medline content versus other products. As you can see here, we have Medline, we have Embase, we have Mcare. Mcare is a database focusing on nursing. CNL the same, focusing on nursing content. But as you can see, Medline has its unique content which is not covered by other databases. And what is available on Ovid? There are many journals available on Ovid. First of all, we have LWW, which means Lippincott, Williams and Wilkins journals. And this is our content, Wolters Kluwer content. And this collection contains almost 300 journals at the moment. But also there are almost 1,200 other journals from other publishers available on our platform. So you can see those the most popular journals from Lippincott, Williams, and Wilkins. But what is also available on Ovid, we have ebooks here. And these ebooks are also from Lippincott, Williams, and Wilkins. And this is a collection of almost 8,000 books at the moment. And also from other publishers, so from Wiley, from other publishers. So you can use the Medline, searching on Medline for other ebooks as well, not just only Lippincott ebooks. And what is more available on Ovid is there are almost 130 databases in which we have EBMR, Embase, Ovid Medline, PsycInfo, CAB Abstracts, JBI, and Natural Medicine. These are the most popular databases, but also some other resources like Visible Body and like Amirsys or Visual DX. Visual DX is quite new. This is a tool mainly for clinicians for building up the differential diagnosis. So this is a very practical tool for those who has to diagnose the patient and decide about the treatment. A Visible Body is for anatomies, because this is a human anatomy atlas, which is interactive and 3D. So about LWW journals. What we have here, our Lippincott, Williams, and Wilkins publishes over 280 journals. It is changing every year. At the end of the year, some journals are removed from the collections, some journals are added, because as you can see, of those, in this number, nearly 40% are the society-owned titles. So every year, society decides which publisher they will go with. Sometimes they decide to go with Lippincott. Sometimes they decide to go with Elsevier. So at the end of the year, there is also always a verification. But usually, we have around 300 journals in our total access collection. And these journals are covering over 60 medical specialties. Over 60% of these published by Lippincott journals have impact factor, and the factors are quite high. And I will mention it soon, because we have a special collection which is called LWW High Impact Collection. This is a collection of over 50 highly cited journals. And this is the collection that consists of the journals with the highest impact factor at the moment. Now I think it's almost 60 titles there. The second collection is LWW Premier Journal Collection. This is a collection that consists of 23 premium journals in core health science disciplines, and this is the collection that at the moment is subscribed by the Analyst Plus consortium. We also have some LWW subject area collections. So if any institution, any hospital is focusing in a specific discipline, we can offer a specific subject collection to this institution. And of course, we can also offer a la carte subscription. So that means that you can choose a la carte from the full list. However, of course, when you are buying in a collection, it's much, well, I don't wanted to say cheaper. Yeah, but it is, in fact. So a la carte selection is always more expensive. And we have also collection. At the moment, it's not very impressive, I think, because it consists from about 30 journals at the moment, but it's growing every year. It's a collection of LWW open access journals, in which the medicine is I think it's well known and the most popular at the moment. But every year we are adding new titles to this collection, because as we can see, the interest of open access is growing at the moment in Europe. And I just wanted to mention about the Analyst Plus Romanian Academic Consortium, which we started this year. And we have a list of current customers, current subscribers inside the consortium. And I just wanted to show you the statistics. I don't know if you can see anything, but these are statistics covering the time period from July to October, the end of October 2019. And as you can see at the moment, some of the articles downloaded or viewed on HTML is 541, which is quite impressive, I must say. As you can see, you have different formats. So some people decided to view the article in a PDF format. It means they downloaded it. But some of them just wanted to read it online. So it depends on the format. But altogether, they viewed 541 articles. And this is about I think I should mention this, that if somebody is interested in statistics, you can ask us to set up an account for you as a librarian or admin at the institution, and you can just run statistics for yourself. So you can do it every month if you want to see what is the usage and what has been used by your users. So this is also possible. If not, it is also possible to contact us, and we will provide you with the usage statistics. It's up to you to decide what's more convenient. And we can see from these figures that the most popular at the moment, the most popular journal is the Critical Care Medicine. And the second one is Annals of Surgery. And this is an introduction to Ovid and to Medline. And I would like to move now to the platform itself. But before I'll do it, I just wanted to show you the website of ovid.com, where you will find some additional information, I think quite useful for you or your users. So you can just go here and you will see something called Librarian Toolkit. And if you click here, you will be taken to the place where you can just download the fact sheets about the products, or you can download the banners if you would like to use them for your website, for example. So if you have a collection or you have a trial, you can go here and download the banner and put it on your website to encourage users to start using the resources. So this is something that you can use. You have many materials here. I think something like logos if you want to download, and some other stuff. Quite useful for librarians. What you can also use here is a product training. So even if the presentation is now, and we will be offering some webinars later on in November and in December, you can always go here to online product training, and you can just go here and choose what is useful for you. You have tutorials and demos, and it is quite easy to find out what you would like to see. It is like a basic search, it's like advanced search mapping, it's advanced search keyword searching. So you can, it's like a short video film how to do searching on Ovid Medline. How to find citation, and so on and so on. Printing, search results. So it is quite useful, I think. Even if the trainer is not available, you can always put the link to this website, and every user can go here and to see. It's very visual. So if somebody doesn't speak fluent English, it's still okay, because it's very visual. It shows where to click, what to do, and it's very useful. So I really recommend this website to you and your users, just to use when they want to ask a question, or they're just quite confused what to do with the platform, how to use it. And of course, we have also quick access here to Ovid platform. So I already clicked on it. And what you can see, this is how it looks like when you open it. And well, it differs from institution to institution, because I have access to all the 130 databases here. But of course, if you open it, you will only have the line that you subscribe to. So if you have journals, you will only see journals at Ovid, and you will see Ovid Medline, which is somewhere here. And to start searching, you should click on the resource you want to search through. So I will choose this one. Ovid Medline and EPUB ahead of print, in process, and other non-index citations. So this is something that gives me the option to search even through the abstracts and articles which are not published yet. So this is how it looks like. And now, when we can see this, you can also look here too. So you will have access to the journals your institution currently subscribes. So if you click on journals, it will take you to all subscribed journals straight ahead. I don't know why it's so slow, but okay, yes. And then you can just type here the journal name if you want to see the specific journal. You can also filter by availability, filter by title, or filter by subject. So as you can see, there are many subjects here. So you can just choose what you would like to do. Or my favorite journals, you can also click on this one. But basically it gives you the list of the full list of journals available at your institutions with the full text. So if you click on, let's say medicine, alternative medicine, so then you can see the list of the journals available in this specific subject. And of course, then when you click on it, you will have access to the journal like it looks, like a print version. Yeah, so article by article from the beginning till the end, till the very end. So this is how you can use the journals when you click on My Journals on Ovid. If you have any books purchased from Lippincott on Ovid platform, then you can click here, and then you will see all the books listed here. So, of course, you can choose how they should be listed, how you would like to view them, so you can view them this way. And then, if you just click on them, I don't know, I will choose the one. Then you can just go through it and just read it as a print book. Okay, we have some problems. Okay. If it is not visible, then it's difficult to go on. Okay. So you can see there are also figures available here in the book, so you can just download them and or use them for presentations. So this is how you use the books on Ovid. It only works when you have any books, just if you have any books both on Ovid platform. If you have any other ebooks bought from other resources, they will not be visible here. Okay, so let's go back to search. This is how it looks like when you open it, and then you can choose between different models of searching. I just wanted to present today the one which is most popular and I think most popular among the people who are not expert on searching, the basic search. Even though it sounds very basic, it's not really what the company means, because it means it uses the natural language. That's why it's called basic, because you can put any sentence here and it will still be searching. So just let me find the example. Excuse me. I'm sorry you can't see the example at the moment, but I put the sentence treating migraine with acupuncture. So this is a very basic sentence. So what should I do now? I hope it will be visible. So you can use any sentence you want. The best way is always to formulate it as a question. Yeah. So what would you like to learn from Medline? What would you like to learn? I don't know. Treatment migraine with acupuncture. Treatment of the cardiac diseases with some other medicine. You may formulate this sentence as you wish, and it will still be searching just because it uses the synonyms and the related terms. The most important thing is to think the include related terms when you start searching. Wow, it's visible now. Good. So when you just start using, I will repeat this. When you start using basic search, it uses the natural language, so you can put this sentence as a sentence or as a question. And before starting searching, please remember to click on include related terms. Then it will be searching also through the related terms. And when you see the results, on the left side, you can see the related terms that Ovid platform was using to search the result. So when you see that, I used the word treatment, but as you can see, there are so many other related terms or synonyms that the platform is using that you can't miss any result, because I would never think about whatever, relieving. I would never use this one, but the system is using, the machine is using this one because it thinks for me that maybe I didn't even think about this one. So acupuncture, you can see some other related terms to acupuncture, and you can use, the machine will be using it to search the results. On the right side, just here, you can see the open access results. So only in this method of searching, in basic searching, Medline gives you also some results from open access resources. Sometimes it's very useful because you would never even think about the open access resources, but it gives you already when you search through the content. And then when you look at the results, you can see the 5 stars. The 5 stars means that this article is relevant. The system is using very sophisticated algorithms to find the most relevant articles for your searching. So when you see the 5 stars, you may assume that these articles will be the most relevant for the search you just made. And now you can also decide if you would like to see the results as I have them now, so expanded with the short abstract below, or you may just make it shorter without the abstract, or you may just make it very short as a title of the article only. So it's up to you what you would like to see, or what the users would like to see. So this is what they can do. Now it is very, very important, because if you look at the history, search history, you can see that the subject I was looking for, there are 10,000 journals, over 10,000 journals, which is quite a lot. So to make sure that you will find the most relevant and most current articles on this subject, you can use the limits here. And there are some default limits chosen here, but you can also choose between additional limits. So you can just decide what would you like to see really. So if you would like to see only full text, you can just click on full text. And let's see that we would like to see the publication year from 2018 to current. And then clicking on limit as a search. We should get the result, which is, I don't know what's going on now. Yeah, we have it here. So as you can see, suddenly by using limits, we started using advanced search. It's just by using limits, because of course it uses the logic factors. Yeah, so now we have only over 300 journals to see. So we can start using also some other limits if we would like to make it even smaller. So we can just limit it to humans. Oh my God. Okay. As you can see now, when we limited it to humans, we can have only 226 journals, which is quite okay. We can also still use the relevancy of the journals, like 5 stars only. We can use filters from the left side, or we can use filters from here. So it's up to users where they want to start using the filters. We can just go to the results. I'm using something. Okay. It became slower, I'm afraid. Okay. Now we have the results limited, and we would like to see what is available for us, and this is the most interesting journal for article. Sorry. So we go here, and what we can get here, we can get the full text on Ovid, which will be, when we click here, we will see the Ovid full text, which is an online version of the article. So we will see everything what is available here. Or we can click here to download the article as a PDF. So this is more or less how it looks like when you just read it from the print journal. So there are two options. Using this option, Ovid full text, you will also have a possibility to download all the available images from the, when you go scroll down, you have an image gallery. If there is any image available here, you can just export them to PowerPoint. So it's very useful, especially when you're working on your presentation and you would like to use the image. So you can just use it just export it to PowerPoint. Oh my God, it's exporting now. Yeah, okay, I will close it. So this is the basic search, which is, I think, the best way for the not experienced users, because they don't have to think about the truncations, they don't have to think about the logic here, they just search like in Google. The only thing they have to do later on is just to use the limits. Okay, so then I would like to show you how to search through fields, because this is another way of searching information. As you can see, you have so many fields that you can use to search that you can just decide what would you like to look for. you can just look for the ISSN, linking, journal, subtitle, book title, author's name ID, author's names, author's full names, and so on and so on. But you can also search through institution. So I can't remember the full name of the institution, but I will use the name of the town. And as you can see, well, I'll display the results. I will scroll down. You will get the results, all the articles published in Yashi, by institutions in Yashi. And then you can just again start using filters to limit the results. So if you would like to use only current year, it will be limited to current year. And you can see in your search history, so we just limit it into current year. I don't know why it's still not working. Yeah, and then you can also filter by subject if you would like to learn what was published in humans. So you can again limit the result, and you may also find out in which journal you would like to see what has been published. I hope it will be available here. I'm looking for medicine, the open access journal. I'm not sure if I will find it here. Medica, doesn't matter. Let's use something different like hypertension. Oh, no results. I think it hasn't been published this year. But in medicine, I was checking yesterday, and there were just in medicine, in Golden Open Access Journal, there have been like 5 or 6 published articles last year. So it's quite a lot. So this is how you can use searching by the fields, specific fields. So you can choose if you are looking for the publications by the author because you know his name. Then you can use you can tick here as an author's or author full name if you know it. And then when you get results, you can also filter them and limit them to the results you want to really find. So if you're looking for the most current publications, that you can still find it here. And I think this is, well, this is not it, because I just wanted to show you how to use my workspace. Because if you did some searching and you can see the results here, you can do much more. If you like the search you've done, you can save it, you can edit it, or create the auto alert. So to do so, you have to have your personal account on Ovid, because this is something I mentioned at the very beginning of my presentation. Even though the institution has the access to journals and to Ovid Medline, to access your personal savings, your personal projects, and I don't know, whatever you saved, like article or images, you have to create your account on Ovid. And this is where you create it. I have it already because if you create it and you logged in with your personal account, your name will appear here. So this is how you access this. Then you can go to my workspace, and if you have any projects, you can manage them. You can add some materials. You can also add materials from your computer, which are not available on Ovid platform, but only available from your computer. But you think they can be useful for your work on your project. So it is possible to do so. It is also possible to set up the alerts. So whenever You can choose this one, and you can decide what would you like to get, scheduling options. So would you like to receive it monthly? On a day, you can choose which day you would like to receive the alerts. So if anything in the subject that you are interested in, there's anything new published, you will be informed about it in email. So if you have created your personal account, you can really set up everything here. So it will be just sending you an email if any new journals or any new abstracts will appear on Ovid Medline in a specific subject which is interesting for you. And this is the way how to do it. It is also more on ovid.com in these tutorials. You can easily see on the video film how to do it, how to set up. And as I said, we will be offering webinars later on in the year just for the users. We will inform you about it. So if anybody of the end users, I'm thinking researchers or clinicians would like, or students maybe, would like to learn more, there will be an expert on training on our platform, and he will conduct a training, more advanced training for all the interested users. And this is more or less all from me. Are there any questions? Oh?
Yes, I have a question.
Okay.
So I know you are supporting the Romanian medical community with access to those brilliant journals. I want to ask you, what other things are you planning for Romania this year or next year?
Well, what I'm planning, it depends on what is interesting, but I would like to also mention some other products if possible. I don't have any prepared, I think, but we have also some materials for medical students. Like I mentioned at the beginning of my presentation, Visible Body, which is a 3D anatomy atlas, interactive anatomy atlas. We also have Ackland Human Anatomy, which is very, very interesting because it has been made on the real cadavers. And it's really good for students to, to recap the knowledge they gained through the course. So it's what they see in the lab, they can still go to Ackland Anatomy and they will see more or less the same with the explanation and short lecture. So these are the products in anatomy. We also have collections of textbooks for students, which is called Health Library. There are different collections for beginning from the medical students, so from the basic sciences for medical students, going through clinical sciences for medical students, and then on monographs for clinicians. For example, we have a collection of textbooks on oncology, on internal medicine, on anesthesiology, surgery. And this platform consists of textbooks, but also with additional material like multimedia, video films, especially for surgeons when they can see the techniques of the surgery. They are also updated monthly. For example, in oncology, the Vita, which is the most important book in oncology, is updated monthly. So if anything new is discovered in this subject, is added to the platform. So these are the platforms of on Health Library. For medical students, they also contain some self-assessment tests. So if somebody would like to use, like a professor would like to use those tests for students to see if they are prepared, it's also possible to use this platform for this purpose. And Visual DX, which I mentioned, Visual DX, it's a tool for clinicians mainly, for general practitioners and for dermatologists, because it has a special, the special function, which is like making picture of the skin, and it goes very quickly through 30,000 pictures, and it gives you the most popular and the most probably diagnosis. Of course, you have to then ask, it gives you 3 possible diagnoses, but then, of course, it urges you to ask some additional questions to find out if it is really a good diagnosis or not. So it doesn't do the doctor's job, which is doctors are always afraid that it does. So we have different solutions for in different levels, of course, a part of journals. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any questions, we'll be at my stand downstairs to answer them. Thank you very much.